morning, it's Ryan. I'm in the 7600 with the Rhino 4155 Epic baling mower on the back. So I am going to be heading out and mowing down some grass. I'm going to be trying to do some. There's a large bank actually right on the other side of my 11-acre cornfield that's facing the road, and they don't do a very good job at mowing all of it. So I'm going to take the baling out and mow it, so that way it's nice and pretty. We've got a film crew on the farm right now for Kurt Manufacturing. They're making a video that they can use for advertising. So they're going to get some B-roll footage, and basically said just try to do whatever we would do, and now I'm doing it. So I'm heading out there right now. I'm probably going to at least do the ditch bank and then maybe go out to the pasture and cut some of the grass out down there. Try to widen out some of the brush. I'm not going to cut everything. I plan on spending more than one day just mowing the pasture because there's just so much to do. So this is going to be a short bit of it. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon right now, but I'm going to make good use of the time that I have. So, day 2 of filming. Check out these awesome straps. During the farm day, one of our subscribers brought us some straps. And they're much wider than the ones that we typically use, but I think that I'm falling in love with them. Just because I think that straps like this are way more secure than, say, the ones we have now, because they're much wider and more secure. These you typically see on like semis and stuff like that. So you know who you are. Thank you for the straps. Well, the 2 people from Kurt who are here filming just left. I'm going to unload the trailer, and yeah, I just got new bale tines as well. I don't know if I've said anything about that yet, but the subscriber at the farm day brought a pair of bale tines with him and asked me to come down and see him. So I went and saw him, and he gave it to me at cost. Really appreciative of it, because let me tell you, we've been needing bale spears for a while. The pair that we have now is not reliable whatsoever. So yeah, we received, I mean, I got some of the best subscribers out there. I really do. I really appreciate just everybody that watches these. And I mean, it's things like this that let me know that I really do think that I have some of the best subscribers out there. But I'm gonna go ahead and unload this load real quick. So a little letting people know, I know that there were some people interested in me selling these online, even though I was saving them for the farm day. We do have some leftover corn and soybean jars from the farm day. They aren't going to be up there very long, so if you guys are interested in some signed corn and soybean jars, go to our website, howfarmerswork.com, go to the official store. You can find them there. I might put a link down in the description. Also, I'll be giving away the farm day wristbands. I don't have that many left, but I know that some people were desperate to get them just because they couldn't attend, and that we may not be doing another farm day next year. So we just got a few left. So if you're interested, they are free. You just have to pay for shipping, and I make probably 20 cents profit on it for $2 shipping. So it just kind of depends on where it goes. I have to charge just one flat rate. So just letting you guys know that if you're interested in either the wristbands or the soybean jars, on our website we also have hats and t-shirts as well. So just letting you guys know, and know that there were a lot of people interested. So there's something that I've been meaning to talk to you guys about now for quite some time, and the reason that I'm talking about this is because unfortunately there were some acts of vandalism that went on at the farm day. Now I'm not sure why you would come onto a place that literally specializes in camera with the expectation of vandalizing and getting away with it. Unfortunately, there were acts of vandalism that went on at the farm day. I don't believe that we'll be doing another farm day next year. Probably in 2020 we will. The farm tours are still on. I'm still planning for those. Nothing's set in stone yet, so I'll give a future update on that. But I kind of wanted to talk about something that needs, in my opinion, everybody needs to be aware of. And that is like what happened at the farm day. I'm not sure why you would come onto the farm and expect to get away with it when there were at least 2 cameras that caught your license plate, not only coming in, but going out as well. And literally our most obvious camera that we own caught the act. So I'm not totally sure whether you were just totally oblivious to the fact that, you know, you were being watched. But I just wanted to let you all know that if you come onto the farm looking for trouble, you're going to find it. And I want to talk a little bit about, you know, what I've done, what's happened in the past, and like I said, what I've done to kind of combat that. So starting roughly 2 years ago, some of it went on previous before this. Not all of it's because of YouTube. Obviously, you know, we have 150,000 subscribers. We're going to have a lot of haters out there. So I know that those people, actually, everybody who I know who has been vandalizing stuff around here is watching this right now. And we haven't had anything. Those people have not done anything recently. Actually, I can't say that. I'm kind of letting it build up into a harassment charge. And there's a reason for that I won't go into. But things like this, where it's kind of, it seems to me just senseless, and I'm still trying to find out a motive behind it. I'm just trying to kind of save you guys the trouble, and save myself the trouble, I should say, as well, because then we have to go back and look through the footage, and it's just a hassle trying to deal with fixing the stuff that they vandalized, as well as catching them as well. Even though we caught you, it's not something that happens often, but it does happen here and there. So one of the big questions that I get asked is, what happens to the money from YouTube? One of the big things is I spend it on new cameras, new mounts for my cameras, new lenses, new drones, stuff like that, to kind of improve my channel. The other big thing that I also have been spending the money on is farm security. So starting roughly 2 years ago, we had an act of sabotage on the farm. I said, no, not today to that. And I decided that that's not going to happen again. So what I did was I started investing pretty dang heavily into cameras. And I've essentially covered every square inch of all the farms now. So this is why I'm actually talking about this. Before this, I probably wouldn't have talked about it because I don't want people to know that there's cameras up. But the thing about it is that now I've got thermal cameras set up. I've got regular static cameras set up. I've got PTZ cameras set up. I've got, I don't know if I mentioned thermal or not, but I've got all these cameras set up. Oh, redundant cameras. So if something happens to one of the cameras that are blatantly obvious, there are at least 2 cameras that are going to catch what happens to that one camera. And by doing this, the cameras have actually already paid for themselves, believe it or not. And that's kind of saying something. So I don't really regret getting these cameras. If you guys are interested in a starter unit, shoot me a message. I'll point you in the right direction as to where to go. But some of the features on these camera systems is that, like the main farm has 2 camera systems that are capable of 16 cameras each. So that's 32 cameras just within the buildings. And I also have many cameras that are field cameras that are capable of wirelessly transmitting motion pictures, or pictures of motion that they capture, to my phone. And believe it or not, I have 3 different phones. That's kind of always surprising people. One is a personal phone, one is a business phone, and then one is a phone that I use to receive pictures from those cameras. And I kind of, when I first put up my most obvious camera out at my place that you can see from the road, there were acts of vandalism going on around the farm. And after I put that up, it stopped here, but it kept going everywhere else. So what I did on the rest of the farms is I put up cameras that weren't so obvious, that still were perfectly capable of catching literally everybody that drives by. And I've been letting a pretty hefty folder build up on my computer of all the license plate numbers and everything of people who drive by and do things. We haven't had too many incidences of people actually coming onto the farm, and I definitely don't recommend it because the camera systems that we do have set up are capable of motion detection, and they send pictures of any motion to our phones. So believe it or not, we have had an incident where the cops have swarmed one of our farms because of this. And I'm not going to say anything more than that, but I used to be afraid of going away from home, but now it's just like, sure thing, it's no real big deal, because if someone comes onto the farm, the cops are going to be here in short notice no matter what, regardless of whether they believe that covering up their face is going to help anything or not. I'm not going to give any more info on stuff like that. I don't want to give away too much information on what's going on. I know that the people who have been vandalizing the farms are watching this, because believe it or not, some of your biggest haters are also some of your most biggest fans, and you can always rely on them for that one view and that one dislike. So I know that they're going to be watching this, and I just wanted you to know that we have been catching you. I do have folders of your vehicles with the license plates, and I'm just basically letting it build up to a harassment charge. I was just gonna kind of press charges. I do have enough to press charges now, but I was kind of gonna let it build up to be even more. And I don't know, I just wanted to kind of get the word out there to everybody else, because it's just not worth the hassle of having to deal with and cleaning up vandalism that goes on. So if there's anything else I can think of, I'll be sure to let you know. But the farm day is definitely probably not gonna happen next year. I just wanted to let you guys know that after this, and it just blows my mind what people will do when they think that they're not on camera. And like I had said, I had stuff going on out here. I put out a really obvious camera that caught the people driving by after they had vandalized. After my most recent vandalism out here, which was over a year ago now, I had put out cameras, blatantly obvious. They drove by once, staring all the way, and yeah, they haven't gone, or at least I haven't had any more acts of vandalism here. So I'm pretty confident that if anything else happens, we're going to catch it. So I just wanted to make a video talking about it so that we can kind of start preventing this now. You don't really hope that you have to use the cameras, and just now that they're up and running, I just wanted to let everybody know that, hey, watch out. So just wanted to let you know. You know, you're not going to see some of the cameras even in the videos. My most obvious ones you will see, because there are cameras that you do want people to see. Case in point, a while back, for example, when I was building my computer, I had cameras all the way up around the farm, but also like on my doorway. You can see people coming in and everything. So FedEx came through and they tried to tell me that they delivered a package out of my place when they actually had never even pulled in the driveway. And they said, "Are you sure that you just misplaced it, or that somebody might have stolen it?" And I said, "No." I'm like, they literally did not deliver it. And I told them that I had video evidence of it, and they just kind of went, "Oh, well, we're gonna have to send this up for further review." And then I talked to Amazon about it, and they're like, "Yeah, they definitely lost your package." So they refunded my money for that package. So I definitely recommend getting security cameras. They are cheap. You can get a pretty decent unit for just $500 now, but I've got, like, I don't know if I've said this in this clip or not, but over at the main farm, we've got two systems with 16 cameras each just on the buildings, as well as all the field cameras as well. And there is no reasonable expectation of coming on the farm without being seen. So with that, I'll wrap this video up. I just wanted to let you guys know I'm trying to kind of prevent this and trying to save people the hassle of having to pay fines for vandalism. And I'm kind of hoping that the people who have been repeatedly doing it continue to do so, because I'm really enjoying that. So anyway, I just want to let you guys know, thanks for watching our videos, and I'll let you all go. Be sure to check out all of our other videos as well. We're still winding down from the farm day and everything, and we've got a TV show coming here very soon. But yeah, let you all go now. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.